Hello, I'm Gabe Anderson, and welcome to TMN Television on Thursday, March 7th. Tonight we find out about the recent university address by President Sue Thomas. We also hear about the recent SAB concert, and later we have the Truman Sports Update. These stories and more tonight on TMN Television. You don't want to miss this. In the State of the University address, Truman State University President Sue Thomas provided an update on the interconnected issues the university faced this past year. Thomas spoke about Truman's budget, academic initiatives, faculty and staff compensation, mental health, and enrollment and retention. On the university's budget, Thomas said Truman should be reallocating funds to priorities. She also reviewed the $400 tuition and fee increases over the past 4 years. Thomas also spoke on Truman's decreasing enrollment and retention rates, saying that Truman no longer has the highest retention rate in Missouri because Truman's has dropped 6% in 4 years. On students' mental health, Thomas reported the results of the Healthy Mind study, which indicates Truman's students are abnormally prone to suicide ideation. Thomas said the university and the JED committee is working to address the issue, but students should be leading the way to change the typical Truman student attitude. Truman will start phasing in their curriculum called the Dialogues in the upcoming 2019 and 2020 school year. The Dialogues should be in full swing by the 2020-2021 school year. The purpose of the curriculum switch is to allow students more freedom in choosing courses. The Dialogue will include a self and society seminar as well as a personal well-being essential skill. In addition, Truman Days, the freshman seminar, will no longer have 1 credit hour attached to it. A new repeat and retake policy will allow students to repeat and retake courses no matter what grade they received on their first attempt. This policy goes into effect next semester. Truman State University's Faculty Senate recently approved this policy. The repeat and retake policy will only count for credit and satisfy degree and graduation requirements once all attempts at retaking one of these courses will be considered when calculating a student's GPA and can be counted for credit. When retaking a course, students can ask the registrar to replace the lower grade if both attempts cover the same topic or if the student received a D or F. If a D or F is received, the credit for the course will be counted once. Truman State University hired SME, a marketing consulting firm, to start a rebranding campaign. The current brand is about 8 years old. President Sue Thomas says Truman hasn't had a real focus on marketing before, which puts the Truman at a disadvantage. The Vice President for Administration, Finance, and Planning, Dave Rector, says the contract with SME cost the university $294,500. The university recently hired Keaton Wagner to be the new marketing coordinator. Wagner will be working closely with SME branding. The Student Activities Board held their spring concert featuring Hunter Hayes and Raylan February 23rd. TMN's Gabby Tweehouse went behind the scenes and talked with artist Raylan about her music and life.
Hunter Hayes and Raylan were this year's SAB Spring Concert performers. Before the show, Raylan was interviewed by The Index and TMN TV. Raylan was born into a musical family in Baytown, Texas. She was 16 years old when she decided to make singing a career. She got started on NBC's The Voice, and from this experience, she learned how to do things such as interviews, have choreography on stage, and face constructive criticism weekly. After The Voice, she turned her experiences into a continued music career. She says her mindset impacted her elimination from the show. She knew that performing in front of the judges was an achievement in itself. Raylan is releasing new music in 2019. She says it's important to continue releasing music because it keeps everyone excited. In order to stand out in the music industry, she keeps her songs authentic, meaning she writes from her perspective and acknowledges that everyone has differing views. One way she stays focused on her work is to not compare herself to others in the industry. Her inspirations for songwriting are her husband, family, friends, and life in general. The biggest takeaway she wants her fans to get from her music is a feeling. This feeling can range from having fun to something with a deeper meaning. She wants fans to see themselves in her songs, whether it's good or bad. This is Gabby Tweehouse from TMN TV.
After a quick break, stay tuned for our Truman weather forecast with Rachel and Gabby.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Hello, folks. I'm Gabby Tweehouse.
And I'm Rachel Whitehouse.
And we're here with this week's weather.
But first, we are super upset that it snowed today. And to make your Thursday just a little brighter, we're going to offer you a special deal.
Yeah, we are. If you email a picture of you in the snow to bnp242474@truman.edu, then you will get entered for a super cool prize.
And now for this week's weather.
Wait, Rachel, it's spring break next week.
Wow, Gabby, you're so right. So we don't care about Kirksville weather.
It's probably just going to be cold anyways.
Well, that's all we got. Can we get a yeehaw for spring break? Yeehaw! Got a quarter?
The Truman State University baseball team will have its home opener this Saturday against the University of Illinois Springfield. The team is currently on an 8-game losing streak after going 0-4 the opening weekend. The team received a small break from gameplay due to inclement weather. Before that, the team traveled to Southern Indiana for a tournament where they finished 0-3. Since then, the team has played University of Central Missouri, where they played their second highest scoring game, finishing 12-5. The Bulldogs finished last in the coach's preseason poll of GLVC teams and has been outscored 84-16 in the season's first 8 matchups. The team has been shut out twice and has only scored more than 1 run in 3 games. Truman State University will send 5 swimmers to the NCAA Swimming and Diving Championships over break. Sam Heverow is the only senior on the team who qualified. Heverow will compete in 4 separate competitions, including 50 freestyle, 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle, and 100 breaststroke. Natalie Galuzzo, Lauren Massett, Maggie Hickey, and Kaylee Sisson will be joining Heverow in the tournament. Galuzzo will team up with Massett, Hickey, and Sisson to take on the 400 medley. The championship starts Wednesday, March 13th, and will continue through March 16th in Indianapolis. The softball team is traveling to Florida after Tuesday's games against the University of Central Missouri were canceled because of inclement weather. The Bulldogs will be playing 8 games in Central Florida as a part of the spring games hosted by CFX Athletics. This event draws on almost 400 college softball teams from across the country to compete in a month-long event. The Bulldogs last traveled to this event in 2017, where it won 7 out of 8 games. The team will begin GLVC play at home against Rockhurst University March 16th. This has been your Truman Sports Update. Be sure to stay tuned after the break for questions in the sub.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Reporters Rachel Whitehouse and Gabby Tweehouse went out to the sub to talk to students and see exactly what's on their minds in this week's edition of Questions in the Sub.
Hello, we're from TMN TV. Can we ask you a few questions? It's not serious at all. Hello, my name is Rachel Whitehouse. Welcome to week 3 of Questions in the Sub. Look, everybody, it's Gabby Tweethouse, the one and only camera woman. Yeah. What's your name and year and major?
I'm Alyssa. I'm a junior nursing major.
Hi, my name is Ben Collins. I'm a sophomore at Truman, and I'm a double major English and agricultural science major.
My name's Hannah Shear. I'm a nursing major, and this is my 5th year at Truman.
I'm Anne LaPerry. I am a nursing major, and this is my senior year.
Hello, my name is Mimi. I'm from Italy. I'm a junior here at Truman State University, and I study justice system and psychology.
Hello, I am Dana Barge. I'm a sophomore here, and I study linguistics.
I'm Caroline Vogel. I'm a sophomore, and I'm an interdisciplinary studies student doing environmental studies.
I don't know anything about it. Sorry.
I thought their music video was a little extra. The song sounds very Jonas Brothers-y, so they're sticking with what they're good at.
It is an important hallmark in the history of pop culture.
I'm like semi-excited. I was never into them before, like terribly, but I really like Kevin, so it's nice seeing his face around.
I am very excited about that. I thought it was bound to happen at some point. They're brothers. They couldn't possibly break up, but I'm very excited about it. This sounds a little morbid. It's that one vine where, like, the guy's like, we all die. You either kill yourself or get killed. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
The one that's like, I have 69 cents. Do you know what that means? And then that guy is like, hey, and then he's like, not enough for chicken nuggets or anything like that one.
Does that count? The one that, like, there's the guy that's saying, why that you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. That one.
I'm not sure if it's a vine, but I think it's from the kid who's like iridocyclitis.
The avocado one? Yeah. He's like, it's an avocado.
There's like pigeons in a field, and the girl goes, look at all those chickens.
It's the yeehaw line.
Like country, cowboy, Hunter Hayes fans.
No, I don't think so.
Yeet or be yeeted.
Cowboy boots aren't my thing.
I'm more of a city girl, so is that a religion for that?
I yeehaw all day, every day. Hi yee.
Because yeehaw life is just about being yourself and doing what you want to do, and that's what I do.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Questions in the Sub. I hope you all have a blessed spring break.
Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. For complete news coverage, be sure to stay tuned at KTRM, pick up a copy of the Index, and look at Detours Magazine's latest adventure online. Also, don't forget about Detours photo contest, New Perspectives. Submit photos by March 18th to Detours if you're interested. Don't forget to also check out our news content on tmn.truman.edu. You can also follow TMN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for breaking news updates. And if you missed part of our broadcast tonight, check out TMN TV on YouTube. And if you've ever thought about being on TV, be sure to head on over to tmn.truman.edu/apply to fill out an application today. From all of us here at TMN, thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of your week and a good spring break.